guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about Witch Casket. So I did do a video on Witch Casket before. It was very difficult to film because I did it on my phone. But today I'm going to film it up through my laptop, so hopefully I'll be able to show you things a little bit easier. So this is June's Witch Casket. I'm subscribed to Witch Casket and I really like it. So I can't remember exactly how much it is. I can't remember. Is it like £25? I should have thought to look that up. But I think it's in that region, £20 to £25 for UK, and I think it's a little bit more if you want it in the US. So it's a UK based company. I think I did mention a bit about it in the other video. But yeah, so it's a monthly subscription and basically you get lots of witchy items in it. So I'm just going to be going through the box and showing you what's in it. So kind of as soon as you open it, you've got like your paper and things like that. I have already been in here, so normally it has more packaging and things like that in it, but I've taken it out just so I can kind of get in it and see what's in here. So one of the things that you get in them is usually an art print. So I've got this. So I've got this little print in them, and I think they're really nice, and they're really nice to kind of stick in your book of shadows and things like that. So generally the boxes, I forgot to say, are generally themed to certain things. So it might be seasonally themed, it could be something to do with this time. So this one I believe is like prosperity and abundance is the main theme of this one. You do get like a sheet that tells you the contents of it, and one that tells you about the box and what's in the box. I don't think I have that though, I think I've moved that somewhere. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the box and show you kind of what's in here. So one of the things that is in this one is a prosperity incense. So sometimes you'll get like incense cones or like a herbal incense blend, or you'll get it in stick form. So recently they've put them all in stick forms. This one's quite nice. I don't think it says what the scent is, but it does smell quite nice, and it's like Lisa Parker artwork on it, this one. One of the other items that you generally always get is a crystal. So this one's citrine, which is really nice. And even though I already have citrine, I still like getting more crystal because, I don't know, I always feel really attached to the first crystal that I ever get of a certain thing. Like my first ever citrine, I really feel attached to it. So if I wanted to do something with it, or a spell that would require putting it in something, or I don't know, say burying it in the earth or whatever you were doing with your crystal, I wouldn't want to do that with the first ever one that I'd got. I'd want one that is like that I'd got after that I could use it for. So if I wanted to use this in an abundance spell and it required me like wrapping it up in something, I wouldn't want to do that with my first ever crystal. So it's nice to have a few of them. And you also get a little card that tells you about it as well, which is nice. We've also got some bath bombs, so these are vanilla. I'm not too bothered about the bath bombs, but they smell really nice, and the box smells amazing with these in. So even if you just have them around to make things smell nice as an air freshener, it's still nice. But yeah, I'm not too bothered about bath bombs, but that's the only thing that's really I'm not that bothered about with you. There's also a Crescent Moon pin badge in here. So some of these are from other companies and stuff, so you might be able to get a few other things, like if you like something particularly, like if you particularly like this, for example, it's usually like a company that you can go through and buy them from. So this is Curiology. So hopefully you can see that. So it's just a nice little pin badge, so you can put that on a bag or a jacket or something like that. And then they've also kind of got like a little sort of spell kit with this. So you've got a candle spell here, which this is a cinnamon candle, and it just kind of goes through kind of the properties of this candle and this spell and everything. And you've got a tea light and then a little tea light holder that's green, so you can do like a little abundance spell that just sits in there. which is quite a nice thing. And then they've also got candles, so they always have 2 little candles in the boxes as well. So these are green, and they're all like through coloured, like they're not, you get some and they've got like a colour coating on the outside. They're not like that. They're coloured through the whole thing. They also have this little like wooden box where you can put like your herbs in here. Potpourri box in it, which is quite nice as well. We've also got a Look lemongrass oil. This is a fragrance oil, so I don't really like fragrance oils. I prefer to work with essential oils because they're not synthetic. So I'm a little bit disappointed by having a fragrance oil in here, but it's not the end of the world. Most of the stuff in here is really good, in my opinion. There's also a little scroll, so I can't remember what's on this scroll. Oh, so this is crystals and herbs and different ones that have like abundance properties and prosperity, things to attract prosperity and good fortune, things like that, which is quite useful. I do like the scrolls. That is one of my favourite things about them, because I always like this sort of aged paper and things like that. Is a chamomile and lemongrass tea with an indigo. I've not actually opened this one, so I'll open it now so I can see what the card says. I love chamomile tea, by the way, so I'm excited to try this. If I can open it on the corner, it's really cool. Try not to throw it everywhere. So yeah, it says by simply brewing a cup of tea you can cast a powerful spell. This quality loose leaf tea contains chamomile, which is believed to bring abundance, and lemongrass, which is thought to remove obstacles. As you brew your tea, imagine an unstoppable abundance. Be truly thankful that you will no longer be lacking, that abundance is yours. Oh. Be truly thankful that you will be no longer never mind. As you drink, feel the relief and happiness running through you. Be nothing but joyous and thankful. Intend, believe. Okay. I don't know if I just can't read this or that doesn't really make sense very much. Possibly a bit, but I normally can read. I'm not dumb. I'm usually quite good at reading. Right, I'll sort that out in a minute. And then the last thing that you get in here is an abundance charm bag kit, which is this. So there was a little spell kit, charm kit in the last one, which was quite nice. This one's better than the other one. I thought the other one was a bit random, but this one smells really nice, and it's quite cool. So in this one, you get a little pouch and a little card, and this is got instructions on how to do a little abundance spell there. So you get some green aventurine, which is really good, alright, aventurine, however you pronounce it, little pieces to do a spell with, and then a little pouch of herbs, which you can't see that side because it's all mushed, so that's what it looks like. So that's quite cool. I quite like the idea of that. That's a nice one, that one. And then the last thing is one of the best things, and that is a Selenite wand. So this is wrapped up. If you think it looks a bit strange and why it's got like a weird point on it, it's in wrapping. But yeah, I absolutely adore Selenite. I do actually have a Selenite wand, but that one's like chiseled, and it's rounded on both ends. This one's pointed, but I'm obsessed with Selenite, so you can never have too much Selenite. I know when I was in not in Glastonbury, when I went to Avebury, in one of the little shops there, they've got tons of Selenite. It's insane, and I just wanted to buy all of it. because there was just slabs of it. It was amazing. But anyway, I love Selenite, so I'm really excited to use this and have a play around with this. And I just think it's really cool because these can work out quite expensive, trying to find Selenite ones, so the fact that they put one in a witch casket is quite good. So yeah, that is everything in this witch casket, I believe. I don't think there's anything else that was in it that I've already taken out. But yeah, I really like it, so I would definitely recommend Witch Casket if you're interested, and you can always like cancel your subscription. Like if you wanted to just get one box just to see what it's like, and you didn't like it, you could always cancel it. But I really like it, and I'm going to continue with Witch Casket. There is a few others popping up. I know one of my friends that I saw yesterday, she was talking about another one, but I forgot what it was called now. I can't really afford to do like several different boxes, because like if I was doing like two that were like £25, no, that's £50 a month, you know, that's a fair bit to spend on like subscription boxes, and you can't really control what you get in them. But yeah, I do like this one, so I'm going to continue getting this one, and I definitely recommend checking them out as well. So yeah, let me know if you've tried Witch Casket and what your opinions of Witch Casket are, if you've got this box and what you thought of this box, what you thought of previous boxes. You can't get like previous boxes, like if you particularly like this one and you really wanted the stuff in this one, you can't get the boxes again, which is a bit of a downside, but I think that's similar with most subscription companies. Like once that box has passed, you can't get it. You'd have to just subscribe and get whatever is in the next one. But I think that's quite the nice thing about it, it's quite exclusive. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to continue doing like more Witch Casket videos and going through what's in like next month's and the next Witch Caskets and things, I can do, just let me know, and if that's something that you want to see. But I will see you next time in another video hopefully. So thank you for watching, and bye.